because his pelvis was a bit out of alignment, everything else, he didn't move properly through the shoulder either, and he's still learning about that. And so he did, well, it's not uncommon, he did trip a lot, but we find young horses trip a lot anyway, and this is why, I don't know if the camera will pick it up, but this is quite a downhill bit, and working them up and downhill, especially downhill, and stepping up from one level to another going uphill, makes them use that shoulder. And there's other things which I'll speak about when I get to the bottom. So yes, Paddy he's becoming freer in the shoulder, and that will hopefully continue, and as he becomes freer in the shoulder, he'll be able to carry the rider in even greater balance, and then he won't trip as much. Now there's dogs barking other side of the hedge, which, as we know, for some horses is like, oh dear, what's happening? But Paddy really doesn't care. He couldn't give two hoots about dogs barking the other side of the hedge. Sometimes we trot down here, and I like trotting down here, but he is tired today, so we've got to make allowances for that. It's very easy to take, what do I want to say, without meaning to take advantage of the openness of a baby 4-year-old who just gives you his or her all, because they don't know any difference, and then you go over the top with it. So I note that he's feeling tired, so we've walked down here. I'll have a little trot when we get to the bottom. And of course, hedge lines traditionally create spooks. Horses are driven to spook when you're coming along the hedge line, especially if there's lots of pheasants. We've got lots of pheasants round here, and they're always suddenly appearing right in front of you, and if you're unfortunate, right in between the horse's front feet. I made a little head cam video yesterday of Bella. She was actually a lot better today, but I think I must have been quite tired, because when I played it back, all I could hear was me saying and it's very annoying when you're listening to somebody speak and they can't think of the word, and they're doing all that business. So I'm going to try and not do any at all today. I'm going to have made a mental note to myself. Now, Pad, should we have a little TROT and trot on? Good boy. Here we are having a little trot with his dinky little stride. He doesn't mind when bits of branches come out from the hedge into the field. He's not scared by those sorts of things. And walk. I've only got to think walk on him, and he walks. And whoa, good boy. Now, what he also does is he knows how to do BACK. Back, one more, back. Good boy. Right, very good. I'm walking on and trotting on, trot. Yes, good boy. So I'm hoping that our few little exercises will show how far he's come in the last couple of months compared to where he was when we first did that first video. Now, most of the horses, when we bring them in here, when they're ready to come in here, they know that this is work. So we're facing towards home, but they know this is work. Then they're only too happy to stand, because if they're not standing, they're having to work. So, but Paddy's never really had a problem with standing. But obviously, being young, he sort of get to the point where he doesn't want to stand anymore, but that's getting better too.